Hello. So now we're on to the bent 5 hand shape. It kind of looks like a claw. You can say that, but it's a bent 5 because it's a 5 and this is a bent 5. Okay. So the first one we're going to do is more of a you know, the old-fashioned when you go up and change a channel on the TV or something like that. So this is channel, but it's still used for that, to change the channel, because now we use a clicker. Well, that could be for a lot of things. You could say, where is the clicker? But if you want to change a channel, then it's still used that. We haven't got a new sign for that to change the channel. So, or if it's a knob on something. Kind of like radio, but radio is up here at the ear, radio. The same movement, the same hand shape. Okay, radio, channel. Bowling. Bowling can be done either overhanded like you've got the ball, or it can be underhanded like you have the ball. So it can be either one. So bowling or bowling. Because when I first saw this one, I thought, why do they do that? Because this is bowling. But sometimes it's easier on that wrist, on that, you can feel the stretch. And so sometimes you will see bowling. A lot of deaf people will bowl. They have these bowling leagues. So it's pretty cool. They use that a lot. Dizzy. Dizzy. Are you dizzy? Oh, you're dizzy? Yes. Okay. Wow. I use that a lot. Because that's fun, right? To be grouchy or irritable, to complain. Sometimes it's like, oh, they're grumpy. But this is, you know, irritable, grumpy, kind of the same thing. It can be on the face or right here on the chest because it's your emotion. Lion, because it's that mane. Comb your hair. Then there's like, you know, we did eat. But when you eat fruit, it's a little bit different. You hold that fruit in your hand and then you eat it. So this would be eating fruit. And it doesn't matter what kind of fruit, because you just hold it differently when you're eating it. So that's eating fruit. We did irritable, but I didn't do angry. So angry. You can also do angry this way, both bent. Like I blew up, I was so mad, I was so angry. And I just screamed out. Scream out. Hot. Now, not spicy. This is spicy, but this is hot. Like, ooh, hot. Freckles. I like this sign. It's fun because not just for freckles, but it's a classifier for many things. Like if you wanted to talk about the stars in the sky, there's a whole bunch. The traffic and the cars, there's a whole bunch of them. Scads, as we usually used when I was in school, we said that scads. But freckles, because it's on their face, right? And you can only do it. You only have to do it one-handed. You don't have to do it. It's not like they're going to have freckles on one side of their face and not the other. But freckles. Scuba diving. Now, snorkeling is this. That's the F hand in your building. But to scuba dive, it's that mask on their face. Scuba diving. Grass or hay. So I need to go outside. See, these are all the signs we've had. And the grass I need to mow. Fuzzy, like a beard. It's like, oh, you got fuzzy. A captain, like in the military. A boss, a coach, and that had its origins, you know, from the military. What they have on their little shoulders, and so boss, the captain, the coach, And a lot of people use coach a lot, but your boss or your coach. Disgusted. Take. I'm just going to take it. You start out with a bent 5 hand shape. Memorize. We take that information and I want to hold on to it. This is hold on. Memorize. So the same thing, if you have an emotion that you need to suppress. It's the same concept. I want to memorize that information or I want to suppress that emotion. Arrest. Like if you, oh, they were caught or they were arrested. So this is your person. Remember when we did the 1 hand shape? That's your person walking, and and you start out with a 5 hand shape, a bent 5 hand shape, and you catch them. They're arrested or they're caught. Cherish something that's very valuable, or oh man, I just love that, or I just cherish it. It's something that's very personal to you. It's not just because you can say that with cherish with loving someone or of great value. You cherish it, and it's like you're grabbing whiskers and you're holding on to it. This is a bent 5 hand shape, like if you're weak-minded, feeble, that kind of thing. And then the last one, warm. It never completely opens. It's always a bent 5 hand shape. It's warm. Sometimes if you do the facial expressions or the mental sounds, or even making sounds out loud, that would just, so I did action, but you didn't hear anything, right? It's warm. Then you can catch on to, that's what you're doing. This is what the sign is for. This is the whole concept. If it's warm, like, oh, it's warm in here. It's warm outside. So warm. It's like a, anyway, those are kind of fun. Those are good ways to practice, and it's good ways to memorize. Anyway, so have fun with this, and the next video will be the 8 hand shape. All right, see you later.